Hello, racing fans. Ellis Park Mike here yet again for some more picks from Belmont Park. Yesterday we had 5 winners, three exactus with our picks, and 1 pick 3 in the middle of the card. The last couple of races were a little tough on us, but all in all, 5 winners out of 9. It's not bad. If you play them right, there's money to be made. Today's card, we will be on the grass. It looks like the weather is going to be good all the rest of the weekend in New York. So let's start here. Race 1 is a $15,000 claimer for non-winners of 2 lifetime. And this is at a mile on the main track. My top pick is going to be number 4, Truly Devoted. Mike Maker trains this filly. She's coming from a grass race onto the main track. Looks like that's probably a better go for her. Although her only win was on the turf, I still think she'll do okay on the main track, and she is dropping from 20 to 15. And our other pick in here is number 5, Summer Flick. It's a horse really taking the drop. Ran a good second at Aqueduct for $30,000. Non-winners of 2 lifetime. Drops to 15. Takes the blinkers off for a trainer who is struggling to get his first win at Belmont. He's currently 0 for 28, and that's Carlos Martin. And you know he's going to break out sometime soon, so today might be the day for that. 4 and 5 in race 1 for me at Belmont. Race 2 is a state bred, maiden special weight at a mile on the main track. Spread race for me. I think you got to go a little deep in here in your horizontal gimmicks. I'm going to go with number 1, Master Sip. This is a colt that ran at Churchill Downs in open company. Was well backed and did not run very well. Was beaten 18.5 lengths, but was bet to 2 to 1. So somebody liked him. I look for him to run really a lot better race today. Number 3, the Kenosha Kid. Second in his last start at Belmont on April the 28th at this level and distance. It was a good run race. He's going to be hard to beat in here. Had a little bit of a break. I'm not sure why they gave him the break, but looks like he's primed for a good effort. The 5 is 5-card draw. Ramon Dominguez and Carlos Martin yet again. This horse is going up in class a little bit from maiden 35s to open company, but it's an encouraging sign that they like him well enough to protect him. So I'm going to use him as well. 6 is Zevo. He was 3rd behind the Kenosha Kid on April 28th in that mile race and was coming at him. Castellano gets on today, and that's Chad Brown's main man, so I think you have to include him. And also number 7, Bake Shop. This horse had 1 start at Aqueduct. Just ran okay. Was off a little slow and just kind of ran around there. Didn't do much. Has worked well since then. So, going to go 1, 3, 5, 6, 7 here. This could be an all race. There's only 7 horses. So think about going and buying this one. Race 3 is a mile maiden race for fillies and mares. Open company. I really like number 2, Scampering in here. I believe this is a single. Gets Lasix for the first time. Johnny V. Horse gets off the rail. Was out of the 1 hole the first time out. Ran a good 4th. Shug McGahee, horses never run that well first time out. Always improve in their second start. And I'm expecting this horse to run much better. The only other one that in my mind, you could give a look to is possibly the 1, Holiday's Jewel. And here we are again with Carlos Martin. So 3 straight races. We like horses he trains, and he's 0 for 28. So I don't know what to make of that. But those are the 2 that I would use in here. I don't see anyone else in the race. It's only 5-horse field. Probably want a single here. 4th race is a maiden $65,000 claimers at 6 furlongs on the inner turf. And here's a race that I did only like one horse, and that's number 7, Darwin Award. His first try on the grass was at a mile, led all the way and got caught against a horse that came back and ran well. This time he shortens up to 6 furlongs. He puts the blinkers on and takes a little drop from maiden special weights to maiden 65. To me, he's the single. That's my single today. The 5th race is a maiden $35,000 state bred claimer at 6 furlongs. My top choice, number 5, Karakoram Holiday. Good third at this level. Last time out at Belmont on May 18th. Showed speed and hung in there pretty game. Was only beaten 3 lengths. The 7 horses, Say Mr. Sandman, has been off since April 7th, but has recorded a couple of seconds. Takes the drop from maiden special weight to maiden 35. He'd probably be the favorite. And also number 9, Crashing Colby. This is a horse that's coming from Tampa. Raced against Open Company down there and was second against maiden 25. Now tries the state breds. Should be a lot better. So for me, 5, 7, and 9 in the 5th. Race 6 is a maiden $50,000 claimer. Mile on the 16th on the grass. My top choice, number 3, Brother Alexander. A good race last time out at Belmont. A 5th, beating only 3 lengths for maiden special weight. Takes the drop to maiden 50. Gets Castellano. Always a positive. The 4 is Zajal for Rudy Rodriguez. A more than ready 3-year-old colt. 3-year-old gelding that's more than ready to like the grass. It's a first-time starter, and it's asking him to do a lot to go a mile on the 16th, but we'll give him a chance in here. Edgar Prado and first-time Lasix. And our 3rd pick, we got to go to the outside for number 12, Moonstock. A very lackluster effort first time out at Belmont after some good races down at Gulfstream. Puts the blinkers on. Drops down to 50 for Belmont. So for me, 3, 4, and 12 in race 6. The 7th race is a $35,000 claimer for non-winners of 2 lifetime or 3-year-olds. And this is at 6 furlongs on the inner turf. And what I mean when I say 3-year-olds, 3-year-olds in this race could have won more than one. Older horses can only have won once. And that's important because the 3 horse, the 4 horse is Partly Mocha for George Weaver. And this horse does have 2 wins, and both are on the grass. He comes out of a little overnight stake, which he's probably over his head. Eddie Castro sticks with this horse. George is shooting pretty good right now. I think you have to use him. Back to that 3. 3 is one of the older horses in the race. Was beaten just a nose last time out for $20,000 non-winners of 2 lifetime. Was claimed and moves up to 35. Gets Rosie Napravnik for a trainer who is pretty good with claiming horses. My other 2 I like in here are number 7, Departures. A couple of real nice races back-to-back at this distance and this level. A 3rd and a 4th. Rajiv Mirage gets on today. And I think you got to give him a chance at a price. And lastly, number 8, Decision Point for Michael Trombetta. Castellano, a horse that hasn't raced since August of last year at Saratoga. Against some really nice allowance horses down there. Gets a class break here and has been working at Laurel pretty good. Trombetta's pretty salty off the shelf. So for me, it's 4, 3, 7, and 8. Race 8 is a 7 furlong sprint for starter allowance horses that have run for $50,000 or less, or optional claimers that want to be claimed for $50,000. And there's a standout in here for me. and will be my single, and that's Ula Pool. Eddie Keneally claimed this horse last time out off of Chad Brown for 25 and immediately protects the horse. He was a very easy winner by 8 lengths against that level. The horse that was second came back and won. The fact that he's claiming that he claimed this horse and is protecting him, he must see something that he likes. That's going to be my single, number 6, Ula Pool. The 9th race is a 6-furlong turf race for a horse for $20,000 claimers, which have not won 3 races or 3-year-olds. And in here, my top pick is going to be number 2, Fisherman's Wharf. And this is a horse that hasn't won a race this year, but has been right there a couple times. Gets a little bit of a drop, was claimed last time out by this Nick Kanani again. This is a very competitive old 7-year-old. He's won twice here at this track. I give him a big shot. Second choice, number 4, Schmooze Talker. Was a winner last time out on dirt. Has never won on grass, but has a pedigree that says it shouldn't be a problem. Castellano gets off him to get on the 2, and Dubrovnik gets on the 4. Still think you got to give him a chance. Number 5 is Recharged for Nate Paul Chatterpaul. 4th last time out at this level, at this distance, in a really fast race. It was coming hard at the end. I give him a chance as well. So for me, 2, 4, and 5 in race number 9. And that's going to wrap up today's edition of Belmont Picks. This is Ellis Park Mike for HorseRacingBarns.com telling everybody good luck, and any day at the track is a good day. We'll see you tomorrow for Saturday's picks.